Good morning, YouTube. I've been wanting to do this YouTube for a couple of days. I had a few days over the weekend. I had something happen on Friday. So after my last YouTube, things just got worse. It just got worse. And Friday, I just had a couple of events happen that were not good. So I kind of suffered over the weekend to a certain extent because I couldn't resolve what had gone wrong until yesterday. And everything worked out just as I thought it was going to. However, I was not, I worried a lot and I had a lot of, I guess I could kind of use the word relapse into my post-traumatic stress. I don't know how else to describe it, but there are times when something will happen for me and my brain just runs amok. It just goes back to, it's not even necessarily an event, it's more like a feeling. And then I have these bodily reactions to that feeling. And yesterday, everything worked out. And then I had this huge sense of relief. And the whole time I'm observing this and understanding that I would like to transcend this pattern in my life. I would like to get to a place where I am not as fazed by the things that are happening on the periphery of my life. So then this morning, I got up and I got my official confirmation. I don't know, some of you who follow me pretty carefully know that I had put in for a conference. I don't even remember when I put in for the conference, but I got confirmation today that I was not selected. I was not selected to present at this conference, even though I asked all of us to put in the intentionality. It didn't happen. And so I printed it out, my official, I guess, rejection letter. I have really gotten quite comfortable with rejection because I've had to. I've had more negativity, substantially more negativity than positivity in this process. And I think sometimes when we are onto hefty goals, really, really big goals in our life, there is adversity. And I think what this adversity does is it weeds out the people who are not committed. Because there are many times when all the signs would have shown me, maybe you should give up on this. Whatever this is, I am defining that. I would like to have my book be successful financially, and not necessarily even financially, but I would like my books to reach people and to have an impact on their life. I would like to be able to send out my message in these venues that I'm sending out. And that message is that we have the power of that which created everything within us. We are an aspect of that. And we have that power, if we connect to it, to create what it is that we desire. I believe this with everything that I am, every cell of my being. And I continue to grow in the faith and the trust in that. So, one thing yesterday or recently, I can't remember exactly when it was, Gary Vee, who I have spoken about in previous YouTubes, I really enjoy his message. He has an incredible message, and he had said that he was talking about Lady Gaga and how she told a boyfriend who rejected her that there would come a time where he could not even go into a coffee shop without hearing her name or her music on the radio. And he said the same about himself, that not his family, but the people around him did not believe in him. They thought that he would fail. But they believed in themselves. And so my belief in myself as the aspect of that which created me is growing. And I just know that one of these days, and I'm kind of laughing because there's times where I just feel like it is just kind of this, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And it's just this carrot that is just out of my reach. And even with that, I'm not giving up. I'm just not giving up. My daughter had said to me not that long ago, she said, Mom, when do I know that this isn't for me? Whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve, when do I know when it's not for me? And I said, you decide and you know. You decide when it's not the right path. It's your path, and you take your path, you take your journey, and you just keep going. You just keep going. And here's the thing that I actually know. I know that once I reach whatever this is, I'm going to find something else, some other adventure that I want to go on. So it never ends. Anyway, love you guys. I will be back with other ideas.